Hi guys, so this holiday season I guess I'm trying out some new things. Well, a few new things like those Gianno's chocolates I showed you the other day, or oh, the Cheryl's cookies from QVC. This is from HSN, I believe, yes. And I misspoke earlier when they arrived. I was making another video and I said that it was Junior's, and I wish it was because I do want to try Junior's cheesecakes. But these are David Cookies cheesecakes, and there are 2 in here. And this is an auto ship delivery option with HSN. So this first one I chose is just a basic cheesecake because that's what they did, the plain one, and then they did like a cookies and cream one or chocolate or different ones. I picked the caramel pecan because that sounded yummy. So I had a little coupon to use with them. So they were basically $20 a cheesecake. I mean, you can't go to a Cheesecake Factory and get a whole cheesecake for 20 bucks. So I was like, well, it's worth trying. So I'm going to grab them. Here's one. It is heavy. Supposedly they're 2.5 pounds and they are frozen. There is also dry ice that is completely gone now. So it did its job though. It feels very cold in here. But let me get the other one. So those are the 2 cheesecakes that are in there. These are reusable. I used to just collect these whenever I had the Kansas City steaks, I think is another thing I used to order from QVC, but I haven't got those in a long time. So let me reset this to face down a little bit. You can see my caramel apples over there. I always set them out. I keep them in the fridge, but I set them out whenever I want to eat one, or, you know, I have a couple there that are both for me, but it is a 10-inch, 2.5 pound cheesecake, I believe is what it says. Frozen best buy date is November 10th, 2020, which is interesting because today is November 12th, 13th? I don't know, 11, 12, yeah, 13th. So a year from now, which I am definitely going to get this in the freezer because there's no way my family, it's just 5 of us. The little one doesn't even like cheesecake. So it is completely frozen. There is ice on that, so that's good. I'm going to get that in the freezer. But for you guys today, I'm going to try this one. But the only thing is, if it's still frozen, it's going to be a bummer because I don't like frozen cheesecake. But again, you have a year to eat it. And this one's really pretty. Okay. Let me see if I can show you. So as far as it being delivered and they look awesome, it looks gorgeous. Look at that. With the chocolate on there. I feel bad opening this for like no special occasion. I just wanted cheesecake. And I just figured I make my own cheesecakes. But, you know, why not try this? So what I'm going to do is reset the camera, get a plate out, and I'm probably going to let it defrost, but just that one piece, and I'm going to get everything else in the fridge and the freezer. So I'm going to put this one in the freezer, this one's going to go in the fridge, but let me get some things set aside so we can try it out. Okay, so let me remove this from the packaging. I'll probably put it back in this box to go back in the fridge because, you know, it has a really nice little David's all around it. And it's quite possible I'm not going to open the whole thing up. Well, let's see. Really pretty. The caramel's already kind of melty, so this was the one that was on top, so it wasn't getting that dry ice from the top of it, but it feels like it's still pretty frozen, so look at that. Woo. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to open up the whole thing completely, but I'm going to try to cut a piece. It is rock solid. Okay, let me use a bigger knife. I'm going to try to cut just a sliver because literally it's breakfast time right now, which I remember one time on a cruise, I already had some Bloody Marys, but I don't know what happened. All I know is we had brunch and all of a sudden they brought me this huge piece of cheesecake and I'm like, what is this? And the guy's like, oh, you asked for that. You ordered that. I'm like, did? I didn't remember ordering it. But it was good to have by the pool, I guess. I just took my cheesecake out there. It's kind of a weird thing to eat in the sun, but it's okay. I'm going to really chop at this thing, and I don't really think it's a beautiful thing to put on camera here, so I'm going to continue trying to pry this and cut a wedge out, and I will be right back. Okay, I tried my best, to be honest. There's no way. I'm going to have to put this in the fridge and just let it defrost, and then I will get back to trying to cut it, because there's, like, oh my goodness. Well, maybe I'm going to end up hurting myself or doing something dumb, so I'd rather just let it go ahead and defrost a little more in the fridge, and then I'll serve it up for you guys. I'll be right back. I'll tell you, what is on this knife is really yummy. So that's good. That's a good sign. Okay. Okay, it's only been a couple hours left in the fridge, and I was able to finally, I think, cut a wedge loose, at least. Woo! Yeah, that backside's still on there. So what I'm going to do is leave this piece out, and that's normally what I do whenever I buy, like an Edwards pie or frozen pie or things like that. You can put the whole thing in your fridge and just wait, or you can leave out a little wedge, but obviously it's harder to cut. So when it's first frozen, and if I can't wait, I get a little slice and I just let it sit out. So I'm gonna put this back in the fridge because I don't need this. That is still super, super firm, so I'm not even gonna try, but it is pretty yummy. So I'm gonna leave it sitting there probably 30 minutes or so. I think it'll probably take to defrost to where I can actually, you know, put a fork into it, because right now it's really stiff. So I'll be back. Okay guys, I think we're ready to go. And I was just thinking about this because I touched it. I'm like, oh, it's so soft. Like whenever they do the shows for it, they like destroy the cheesecake. They do all this stuff and they don't eat it. I'm like, what are you doing? Because I just like, cut into it. But so that's just a cheesecake by itself. Let's see. That's really good. Okay, like I said, I make my own cheesecakes and I like to make them nice and thick. And I'll compare it to any nice cheesecake that you get at a restaurant or whatever. Okay, let's say the Jell-O no-bake cheesecake. That is not cheesecake, number one. And you know, it's kind of like Jell-O-y, like custardy more than anything. It's not cheesecake. But that's a thing that people like to buy. This is not like that. And I don't know if I need to close up too much, but I mean, this doesn't tell me anything. Like even when they do this on the show, I'm like, okay, like, let me try this again. And caramel nuts, all that is all really nice. Tastes fresh. It doesn't taste freezer burned or like old walnuts or anything like that. Let's get some of that chocolate. The other one, excuse me, has a plain graham cracker crust. This is awesome. If I can buy another one just like this kind, I will. But the auto ship is for like a plain one and like a pineapple one, a plain one, and like a strawberry or cherry one later. And in the seasons, they're just gonna have different types for them. I'm not sure if it's a full year. I think there's 3 or 4 more auto ships. So if you can still get in on this, it seems like they haven't been changing the price. It's what it is. I would get on it, especially if you have a coupon. I mean, this is amazing. Really, really nice. And if I remember the name of, well, I already told you guys at the beginning. So I'm gonna eat this for lunch apparently because it's already lunchtime and this is what I have. Really great. I mean, that's how you have to look at it. I do the free shipping obviously because they do that all the time, but sometimes do charge shipping. Most time it's their free shipping. If it's during the holidays and you guys are super busy, and this is, you know, I think it was $45 is what it was for the 2. And like I said, or maybe it was $49 because I had a $10 off coupon or something. I got $10 off of it. I don't remember why. Which is basically $20 each. Or even if it's $25 each, I'd say it's well worth it. So it tastes awesome. People are going to be impressed, and why not? So big cheesecake that has a ton of servings in it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you at the next one. Okay, bye now.